we go. Good. Return to a clean page. Writing our date and our aim. Everyone point to which side of the board is yours. Fingers pointing, pointing, pointing. Which side of the board is ours? Good. This side, right? So make sure we copy that. Kimberly immediately began turning to a clean page. Esau's already began writing his date and his aim. Remember, as soon as you're done copying, we let me know by putting our pencils down quietly, right? So as soon as we sit down, we're copying our date, okay? Thank you, Raphael, for putting your pencil down, so I know you're ready to go along. Another 30 seconds to finish copying your aim. Waiting on one more, another 10 seconds. Okay, everyone pencils down. Thank you. All right, so today we're going to be reviewing our story category as which, and more importantly, we're going to look at our annotations, right? In order to determine symbolism and theme, right? Show of hands, who remembers what a theme is? Who remembers what a theme is? Raphael, what's a theme? Okay. Someone add to that for me. What's a theme? Especially in like a fiction text, right? Okay, so let's do a show of hands real quick. One finger if you remember what theme is. 2 fingers if you don't. On count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Fingers. Okay. So it seems like most of us know what theme is. So who can define it for me? What's a theme? Kimberly? Yes, Kimberly. Life lesson. Okay? So a theme is a life CF for character feeling. What does CT stand for? Remember, you can reference your walk chart up here. Edison. Yeah, character traits. Good try though. What kind of character trait? So it technically is character trait, right? Character thoughts, good, right? And then what's CA? Remember walk chart. CA, what does it for Manny? Good, character actions, right? And then we have W, which is words. Good. Take heads down. So we're going to first recap what's going on in Category and Switch, right? So everyone, please take out your stories, Category and Switch. Right, in your black folders. Everyone, please take out your stories, Category and Switch, in your black folders. Once you take it out, you can put your black folder to the side just like the gal did, and the stories look in front of you, right? We're working with the stories. Just waiting on one more to take out their story. Category and Switch. Okay. So let's do a quick review. Looking at your stories and remembering what we went over, what brings our characters to America? Academy and her family. What brings our characters to America? Daisy. Her father's wish or her father's what? Someone adds dream, right? Okay, good. Right, so Catherine's father's dream brings the family to America. What is Papa's dream? What is Papa's dream, Cam? Miguel? To buy a farm. Why does Papa want a farm? Okay, really? Okay, we're going to get there. But what does Papa actually want to make? Someone. What does he literally want to make? Diane. Good, money. Right? So the dream is to have a farm so that he can make money in America. Right? Good. How does Mama feel about this dream? Does Mama think it's possible? Does Mama really dream? No. Yeah, so Daisy just actually cited evidence. Really good job, Daisy, right? She believes, based on her thoughts, right? Mama said, or her words, only a fool believes in dreams. Right? So Mama's words and her thoughts reveal that she does not believe in Papa's dream, but still they come to America, right? All right. So we know that our characters are working hard this whole story. Let's review our annotations to really focus on their feelings, though, right? We know they're working hard to make money. What's Papa doing for money? Eyes on me, everyone. What exactly is Papa doing for money at this point in the story? Good, working in the coal mines, right? What are Katerina, her sisters, and her mother doing to also make money? A lot of eager hands today, I love that. Vincent, I haven't heard from you in a little bit. They're doing laundry, right? So they're all working really hard to make money. Are they making money? Lisa? No, right? They're not making money. Okay? So now let's review our annotations. Right? We're going to do a skim. We don't want to waste time when we take tests and stuff going through the whole thing. We're going to focus on our characters because that's going to reveal something, right? The theme and symbolism, right? Learning with our characters. So everyone, fingers at the top. We're following with Miss Egan. Fingers at the top. Excellent. So in Papa's dream, goes to America, skimming, the rhymes, autumn, for new land and new country. By May 1901, neither the dream nor the country felt new. They felt old and worn out, right? So the country and the dream no longer felt new, they felt old and worn out, right? Do we think that they're actually talking about the dream or the new country here when they say old and worn out? So let's do a check right. So one finger if you think they're talking about, actually talking about, right, the country or the dream. Two if you think they're talking about something else. Show of hands. Go. One of you think they're talking about the country and dream. Two of you think they're talking about something else. Raphael, what do you think they're actually talking about when they say old and worn out? Look at your annotation or look at the board. Looking at these annotations, right? What do you think the author is actually talking about? Do you want to phone a friend? Future?
That means that we exhausted from working every day.
Who is that?
Having and my father.
Amazing, right? So right there, right? They're actually using the dream or the country, symbolizing our characters, right? So we know our characters spelled exhausted or old and worn out. Really good use of the word. Good. Okay. So right there we see symbolism can also work to show feelings of our characters, right? Good. Keep that in mind. Doing annotations further, right? Okay. So we're talking about a dream. He had imagined fresh air and sunshine, or his thoughts. Instead, he spent long days at the underground toiling in the wholesome air of the coal mine prior to actions, right? So he thought it was going to just be fresh air and sunshine, but in reality, right, he's working hard. Okay. Working hard, still no money. Okay. But it still wasn't likely to be much money. There's too much washing to do in the kitchen. It's too much to do at all. I grumbled. Right? Character words, but also character feelings. Why? What key word there shows me feeling? What key word in that line shows me not just words, but feeling? Daisy and then Franklin. What do you think? What word? Grumbled. Do you agree or disagree, Daisy? Agree or disagree? You agree? Okay. Right? So grumbled shows that our character is feeling what, Franklin?
Mad.
Mad. What's another word for mad? Vincent?
Angry.
Angry. What else? What word did future use before? Future, what word did you use before? Exhausted, right? So she's feeling mad, annoyed, exhausted. Yes. Feel free to annotate it. Okay, that's totally fine. And when it comes to you, you can tell me what, okay? Alright, so if you ever think of your feelings like Franklin that you want to share, you can always jot it down on the side, right? You could jot down on the side any feelings you think the characters have, right? So we know here, angry, exhausted, right? Good. Okay. And we know they're feeling angry and exhausted because they're doing a lot of what? Work. Good. They're doing a lot of work, right? So their actions directly connect to their feelings. Remember that as we continue to read our answers, okay? So remember, on our second page, everyone's flipping the page to the second page of our story. We're on the second page of our story. Waiting on a few more. Second page of our story. Almost 100%. Everyone's on the second page of our story. Tap a neighbor if they're not. Alright. So we see Mom is not happy, right? Katerina takes the laundry to the creek, right? See the power of jots, right? Summaries. We don't have to read all this. We know Katerina is taking the laundry to the creek, right? And she's jealous of her sisters. Let's look back. I glared at Mishka as I gathered the bundles, right? She ignored me. But remember, are her sisters working as hard as her?
No.
No, right? Hands that kind of, right? No, okay? So now we're going to...
The word came to mind when I was thinking was furious.
Furious, good word. Excellent, right? So she's feeling furious. And that applies right now, too. Thank you, Franklin. So everyone, fingers here in the creek. Fingers here in the creek. This is where we're going to do our close breathing. In the creek, right? In the creek, I found a wide, grassy spot and built a fire. I see. Everyone, we're going to read this second paragraph, and then I'm going to ask, do we see a change in character, action, feelings, words, or thoughts, right? I stretched and looked around. If I was going to spend the day scrubbing filthy clothes, I wasn't going to stay here while I waited for the water to boil. I deserved these few minutes to myself. I wandered along the water's edge, listening to the birds chirp in the low bushes and trying to forget the drudgery of the day ahead. Question, right? Do we see a change in our characters' actions? Turn and talk with your partners. What change do we see in our characters' actions? Turn and talk with your partners. What change do we see in our characters' actions? Turn and talk. And what was she doing before? Okay, but what was she doing before she wandered off? Addison? What was she doing before she wandered off? What did she do this whole story? What was she doing? Good, right? So she was doing laundry and then she took a break. Good. I'm going to call on you guys, okay? You're going to share out. Alright, bring it back together in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so I have volunteers, but this group wanted to share out because I checked in with them. I promise later I'm going to come to you. Alright, so Vincent. Well, first Addison, what has Katarina been doing this entire story? What'd you say? What was she doing the whole story? Laundry, right? What was the change we see, Vincent? What did she end up doing?
She ended up going off and wandering off on roll to like explore.
Okay, so she wanders off to explore. What is she actually doing right now, Taya? And she's no longer working, she's taking a what? Huh? Not literally what she's doing, but like, right? She wandered off, she's no longer working, so she's taking a... Good, she's taking a break, right? So summarizing in all words what she's doing, excellent. Thank you for adding that on to Mrs. Edison, right? So the change is that she was working hard, and then she takes a break, okay? Now let's continue to read, and see if we see a change in feeling. A short, everyone run here, fingers here. A short distance. Everyone fingers where you see on the document camera, fingers here. Let me see fingers that are ready to go. Fingers, ready to go? Okay. A short distance downstream, the valley narrowed and turned. The slopes of the valley became steeper, blocking the view of anything around the bend. I had never gone there for months. I had come only to the creek to draw water. My pace quickened as a flutter of adventure stirred in my heart. I glanced back toward the laundry. My mother and sister still weren't there. I had time to see what lay beyond the shoulder of land. Around the bend, I stopped in amazement. The creek spread out into a still pool. At its edge, an ancient cottonwood tree leaned out, its massive branches reaching across until they shaded the creek bottom from slope to slope. For a moment, I thought I might be dreaming. I had never seen this tree before. Let's pause. I want to reread those paragraphs again, looking for keywords that show emotion, feeling, right? And we're going to annotate together. All right? So starting our short distance again. Watch as Muskegon annotates tracking feeling. Heads up. Eyes open front. A short distance downstream, the valley narrowed and turned. My pace quickened as a flutter of adventure stirred in my heart. I glanced back toward the laundry. My mother and sister still weren't there. I had time to see what lay beyond the shoulder blade. So I'm going to underline, my pace quickened as a flutter of adventure stirred in my heart.
I told you this.
Everyone, please underline that. My pace quickened as a flutter of adventure stirred in my heart. Everyone, please underline that. Manny, Franklin are underlining. Raphael and Edison. Go to the board if you don't know where.
I told you she's calling the story of She's like her sister.
So we're going to talk about what this means, right? Okay, good. Continue reading. Around the bend, I stopped in amazement. Everyone please underline that. I stopped in amazement. My pace quickened, my heart fluttered, and now I stopped in amazement, right? We're going to talk about why these are feelings, right? Because they're also actions. But what feelings do we think they're feeling? A flutter of adventure stirred in my heart. What feeling does that show? When you feel a flutter, what feeling does that show? Daisy? Happiness, what do you think?
Curious, George.
Curious?
George.
What do you think? Surprise, okay? So we got curious, surprised, happy. What else?
Adventures.
Adventurous, okay. What about? Okay, so you agree with Daisy. Okay. All right. I think of being excited, right? When you're on a roller coaster and you're going up the slope, right? She's feeling excited. Her heart's starting to pound a little faster, right?
That's not excitement, that's scared.
Okay, maybe scared, right? So Franklin is challenging me, right? So maybe you would write scared, right? So please write, right? We can write excited, right? Question mark, scared. Please jot that on the side. Add it to our annotations. Excited, scared with question marks, right? So now we see a change in feeling. Tracking our characters. With a change in action, we see a change in feeling.
Nice, I can't see that.
When you're done, please put your pencils down to like this side of the room did, so I know we're ready to move along. Pencils down so we know we're ready to move along. Right? So we see a change in action, and then we see a change in feeling. Right? Let's continue to track those feelings. Right? What do we think? I stopped in amazement. That's also character action, but what are we feeling? I stopped in amazement. What do we think our character is feeling?
It's like, I don't know how to explain the feeling, but this is something like kind of accurate. Like if you want a phone and it's your dream phone and somebody gets it, it's like that feeling. You just can't explain it.
Okay, so you're having a hard time finding words. Someone help me with words. What words do we keep coming up with when something new happens? We feel what? And we weren't expecting. Kaya? Yes, and she gave me two words, right? Shocked and surprised, right? Which mean the same thing. Shocked equals surprised, right? We can add that to our annotation. Shocked or surprised, right? Please let's add that. Where our character is feeling excited. Now she's feeling shocked and surprised by something. And we're going to see what it is that she's shocked or surprised by.
Where? When are we going to see that, miss? Wow.
ready to go, just like Daisy and Tyann. Lisa?
Is this also pretty courageous?
Maybe. Writing it one out, right? Right, so Vincent added courageous. Is that something that he thinks she's feeling, right? We all experience reading in a different way.
What does that mean?
Brave. Okay. Then we continue, right? The creek spread out into a still pool, right? So she's surprised by this still pool. At its edge, an ancient cottonwood tree leaned out its massive branches reaching across until they shaded the creek bottom from slope to slope. For a moment, I thought, track our characters, I might be dreaming. I had never seen this tree before. Let's underline those last 2 sentences. For a moment, I thought I might be dreaming. I had never seen this tree before. Right? Everyone's underlining. For a moment, I thought I'd be dreaming. I had never seen this tree before. Add it if you don't. Okay? Very good if you do. All right, this isn't our first time reading the text. Right? So add that if you don't have that. So remember, we've been talking about this dream. Right? And now all of a sudden our character feels like she's dreaming. And she sees this tree. Right? Remember, symbolism. We saw it earlier with the country and the dream. So our author is being smart here, showing the word dream again next to this tree. Okay? We know we actually see a tree. What do we think, hands, right? What do we think the tree actually represents or stands for? Right? Thinking of symbolism. What do we think the tree represents or stands for? I see 2 hands. I see 3 hands, 4. What do we think the tree represents or stands for? Okay. I'm going to go first to Manny, Vincent, then Future. Okay? Hands down. Hands down. Vincent, what do you think the tree represents? I'm sorry, you're right, Manny. Manny, what do you think the tree stands for? Huh? Happiness. Why?
Because I think the tree gives happiness to people.
Okay. What do you think?
I think I will agree with that.
You agree with Manny? Why do you think the tree represents happiness?
For the first time in a long time, she is taking a break.
Okay, so this is the first time in a long time she's taking a break. Future, what do you think the tree represents?
I would say surprised because she never saw the tree before. And I would say that she's relaxed because she's not working anymore.
Okay, so we have surprised and relaxed because she's never seen the tree before and she stopped working for the first time, right? Okay. So let's do fingers, right? Do you agree with Vincent and Manny that the tree stands for happiness? And so you're going to put up 1 finger, right? So 1 if you agree with Vincent and Manny for happiness. 2 fingers if you agree with future, right? That it represents relaxation or being surprised. Ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1 or 2 fingers. Okay. I see a lot of 1s, a couple of 2s, right? Okay, hands down. Alright, so the reveal. You ready? Those of you have 1 finger, yes, it represents happiness. I get what Future's saying, right? She's surprised, she's never seen this tree before, right? We see that up here. But for a moment I thought I might be dreaming, right? I had never seen this tree before. Think of the dream. What is Papa's dream? Okay, to buy a home, live in America. Why? For what? For money. Is it actually about money? Franklin, what is Papa's dream actually?
Happiness. Because money cannot buy you happiness. Money cannot buy you friends. Money cannot buy you family members, whatever. Oh, I know. Money, the only thing that you can do with money is, there's a couple of things. Get you out of some situation.
Okay, pause, right? So Franklin hit on something really important, right? Which reveals theme, right? Through symbolism. He said, money can't buy you happiness, right? Us saying down here a lot, that's what our author's trying to teach us, right? This tree wasn't about money. This tree was about happiness. She was working hard. We see a shift in her